Nandito pa rin tayo sa vaccination breast
DOT.
bakuna para sa A4. Ngayon naman, makakasama natin ang ating Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship, ang aking katukayo, si Secretary Joey Concepcion. Magandang umaga po sa inyo.
Magandang umaga rin.
Okay, ito po, makikita natin ang partnership between the government and private sectors at na-bridge natin ngayon ang pagtutulungan ito. What can we expect coming out of this partnership?
Well, in a program like this na medyo massive, no? Yung strategy natin kasi we want to achieve herd immunity by the end of the year. So teamwork ang importante dito. Yung partnership natin sa mga LGU, importante yan eh. Kasi lahat ng mga pabrika namin nasa mga different LGUs. So katulong kami sa mga LGU. So ang A4 ang pinakamalaking category. Dito lahat ng mga essential workers, the government, lahat, nandito lahat. So, malaking population to. So, if yung pag-umpisa dito sa private sector, umpisa naman kami ng July. Pero yung LGU, mauuna sila kasi may mga bakuna na sila. Pero yung bakuna ng private sector dadating ng mid-July at August. Pero ngayon, ang nangyayari, tumutulong ang LGU sa mga private sector ngayon kasi mga empleyado namin belong to different barangays, kumukuha na rin sila ng mga bakuna nila dyan eh. So malaking bagay. Pagdating ng July, arangkada na rin kami kasi almost about 2.5 million doses from AstraZeneca will arrive on July and August. Eh. The total private sector is about 5.5 million before the end of the year. Dapat maubos lahat yan. And then, kasama rin dyan yung LGU nag-order sa AstraZeneca ng mga 11 million. Yung Moderna, 7 million rin yan. So, mag-uumpisa rin yan itong buwan. Pero maliit na dadating. Pero habang every month, tumataas ang mga number of vaccines na dadating ng Moderna. Yung Novavax at Covaxin, yung kinuha rin ng private sector, galing naman to sa India. Medyo na-delay ng konti to dahil sa malubhang sitwasyon sa India. So, pinakbawalan nila pag-export. Pero ang balita sa mga EUA holder ng Novavax at Covaxin ay malamang dadating sa late third quarter. No? Kung sakali na buksan ka agad nila ma-export, dadating na mas maaga. Pero karamihan ng mga vaccine na dadating ngayon mula sa private sector para sa mga empleyado ay AstraZeneca.
Okay. Given the sheer number of our population, the size of our population, and the reality of the law of supply and demand coming into play at nagiging mahirap nga po ang pag-source natin ng ating mga vaccines, the government is now saying the target has become population protection. Is the private sector still in the belief now we can achieve herd immunity?
Now, yung goal ng private sector is to focus kasama ng national government dito at mga LGU, yung NCR plus 8, no? So sa NCR plus 8, mga 24-25 million people yan eh. Yung NCR is about 13 million. So how many doses is that? That's about 10 million, 12 million doses, no, if you target NCR plus, no? So it's achievable. Now, if we're targeting 70%, that's our fighting target. But your worst case scenario, kung even 50% makuha natin, nakikita natin sa Amerika, even at 50%, binubuksan na nila ang economy nila. So malaking bagay rin ang maski kalahati ay mabukanahan na before the end of the year. So if more people will be vaccinated by the end of the year, tuloy ang yung Christmas kasi natin, that last quarter, malaking consumption yan ng mga pagbibenta ng mga produkto na for Christmas. Yung election spending, dadating rin yan. Plus the confidence na makita ko, kalahati ng mga NCR na pagbukanahan na. So that's a big plus. No? The more people that get vaccinated before the end of the year, that will spur the economic recovery and it will give a lot of confidence. That's the most important, consumer confidence.
I know for a fact that you've got one foot in the government sector, another foot in the private sector. Do we actually see private sector companies eventually giving access to vaccines sa publiko?
Well, first, our own employees, no, that's a lot. Now, many are including the families. So not only the employee, but the wife, the spouses, the children. No? So eventually, it's the family unit that the companies are focusing on. Now that Secretary Charlie Galvez already said to us that our donation will not be needed by the government anymore, that is scheduled to arrive on February next year. That's 3 million doses that will come back to us. So, of course, we committed that to some LGUs, which we will convince the companies, even na Galvez said wala nang donations sa national government, we can keep it. I feel that we can still help out the LGUs, because the LGUs right now, while our vaccines is not in, they're already helping the A4 of the private sector.
I think what's really important at this point is for us to give hope to the public, to the Filipino public. Are we still certain that we're going to have a brighter Christmas this year?
Definitely. We're going to have a bright Christmas. I believe that as the private sector, the LGU will really step up the inoculation of our employees. And we're ready, by the way. Everybody's ready. You can see Ricky Razon's putting up his own vaccine center, a mega center, and Ayala and everybody. So we are ready. We're confident. And what we have to work on is our Filipino people. I think it's the duty of every Filipino citizen to take the vaccine, because that's the only way that we can save lives and livelihoods and nothing else. There is no other solution. Wearing a face mask and shield, fine. We will be allowed to prevent the infection. But you can see, we close, we open the economy. We cannot have a car that's running and then stopping, running and stopping. And we have to now turn that around, and the best opportunity to turn that around is the last quarter, because you've got Christmas spending, election spending, and building of the confidence. You can see the number of people here. So let's give confidence to our people that it is safe. The vaccines have side effects. For some people, have no side effects. But what is worse, if you don't take the vaccine, you can get sick and you can die.
That's correct.
So the vaccine will protect you from severe illness and even death. And of course, what it does, it will save the livelihoods of all our Filipino people.
Well, thank you so much, Secretary Joey Concepcion, for that reassurance coming from you.
Thank you.
Salamat po.